Good morning. Welcome to 49ers in 5, your daily update on everything happening with the team that you need to know. I'm Rob Stats Guerrero. Today is Friday, August 9th, 2024. Here's what's happening with your San Francisco 49ers. If you wanted to know what Brandon Aiyuk was thinking through this whole contract dispute, boy, have you come to the right place. His personal wide receiver coach, TJ Houshmandzadeh, went on 95.7 the game yesterday and basically laid out everything that is going on. Fortunately, we have the audio for you. So first, TJ, what is the main sticking point?
If you can get more than 32 from one team and the least amount that any other team is offering you is still more than your team, it's like, come on, guys. Like, come on, man. Just be fair with me. That's all he wants.
All right, that makes sense. But the question is, what is fair exactly? Well, he continued.
Just come back together and find something that works. Like 28. You wouldn't give him $28 million a year, but you'd give him 26? Like, over the course of 3 years, that's $6 million. Like, in the world of football and the grant, that's nothing. That's nothing.
$28 million per year doesn't sound like an outrageous demand by Brandon Aiyuk. It's basically what he's wanted since Amon-Ra St. Brown signed his deal with the Lions. So there's obviously hurt feelings on both sides by this point. Is the situation actually fixable, though? Would Brandon Aiyuk still rather be in San Francisco than anywhere else?
I don't know. But I bet he'd rather be a Niner. I mean, there's going to be hurt feelings on both sides. Like, when stuff like this, it's like arguing with your wife or your girlfriend and stuff. When I'm mad, I may say some things that I don't mean. I may mean them, but I really don't mean them. I'm just saying them to make you mad. And so I'm sure there's been some things said both ways that may upset both parties. But I told him this, like, if I got to pick, I'm staying with the Niners. Why wouldn't you?
That actually is really encouraging. That's cool. But hold on. Let's just be realistic here, right? Hope for the best, plan for the worst. Let's say they can't come to an agreement. What would happen if the 49ers didn't trade Brandon Aiyuk and made him play on the fifth-year option?
Now I'm going to be unhappy, and you're going to see that at times. The locker room is going to see that at times, and it may get combustible because Shanahan is not a punk. Shanahan going to say what's on his mind, and you don't want those type of confrontations. And so that would be the hard part is if there's no deal and he has to play on that option, that would suck because I know as a player, you're just going to be so angry, so distraught. And again, Shanahan has the coach and entire team, and he doesn't want that type of energy in the locker room. And so he has to do what he has to do. And I understand that, but I don't think that would be a good situation at all.
It really sounds like they are not that far apart on this thing. Can't we just let cooler heads prevail, come together, and get it done? We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Friday, Kyle Shanahan was the guest on KNBR yesterday. He didn't say much, and let's be honest, if he said anything, I would have put the audio in the show. But if you want to read his comments, click the link in the description of this episode. One thing to watch. Offensive line coach Chris Forrester said he wants to see a lot of Dominic Pooney in tomorrow's game against the Titans, and he thinks he's going to get his wish. I have never personally been more excited to watch offensive line play than I think I am for Pooney tomorrow. And by the way, remember, first instant reaction show of the year tomorrow. After the game, we'll be live here on the YouTube channel. So make sure you join us for that. That's why you got to like, subscribe, click the bell. You don't want to miss any of that. One thing you may have missed, Drake Jackson is done for the year. The Niners have placed him on the PUP list. That is ending his season, and it's just the latest sad chapter in a 2022 draft class that is really lacking except for one guy, and we all know who it is. Ty Davis-Price, not on the roster. Drake Jackson, as I said, done for the year. Danny Gray has one career catch since being drafted in 2022. Spencer Burford, not going to be a starter this year. Samuel Womack played 70 snaps last year. Nick Zakelj has 12 career snaps. Kalia Davis just 54. Tariq Castro-Fields is not on the 49ers. And, of course, Brock Purdy in round 7, redeeming the whole thing. Ugh. You want to know how good teams eventually become bad? It's because they have draft classes like this one. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network wherever you get your pods. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. As I said, instant reaction show tomorrow. It's going to be so much fun. Plus, I'll be live later today with Michelle Majuk. We'll have a little fun. We'll look at some props in the preseason game. Hey, it might be preseason, but you bet and you win. The money is still green. So just keep that in mind. Enjoy your Friday and your weekend, everybody. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. We'll talk later today.